And we're back. So the computer decided to take a break. I guess Urban Meyer and his girlfriend were twerking on that too. Um, so where were we? Oh, we were getting to the Panthers at the Cowboys. Bobbit,
Yes, JP.
go ahead.
Alrighty. Um,
Make excuses. I
for
want to hear them.
no. Um, just mis- mistakes, penalties, and Cowboys is a fucking good team right now. And Carolina just got beat by the better team Sunday. That's all there is to it. Like I knew Carolina was going to lose
Oh,
to
did you though?
somebody,
Did you though?
and I'm glad. And I'm glad it's against a good team like the Cowboys.
I don't think the Cowboys
And
are as good as you think they are.
Carolina only lost by 8 points, which is a lot closer than even I was expecting.
Bob, what was the final score of the game?
It was God. You would ask that.
28-36.
They gave up 36 points.
Yeah, 2036 years. Yeah, which I'll considering we didn't have Henderson playing or
What's this
anything
we
like
shit?
that.
What's this we shit? Do you own the team?
Well, since Carolina didn't have him playing, they didn't have McCaffrey. I, but yeah, just Carolina just lost to a better team, and Dallas at
I
home
don't
is
think
usually
Dallas is that good.
pretty good too.
I don't think Dallas is that good. Their offense is really good.
I
That's all I'm
think
saying.
Dallas is good. Are you looking like strictly like overall or defense wise?
Do I think Carolina is better on defense than they are on offense, even with Christian McCaffrey. I
Hmm.
I'm not gonna shit on Carolina. They're a young team, but Dallas gave up 28 points to a
So you saying that they
okay team.
shouldn't have, if Dallas was that good, they shouldn't have gave up the 28 points.
I'm not saying that that Carolina can't put up 28 points. I just don't. Everybody's buying in that Dallas is a really good team, but they can't. They aren't that great on defense. I mean, they're good on offense, but not great on defense. So it kind of evens out. I essentially I'm giving Bob its shit. Is all I'm
No,
doing. I'm really only giving Bob its shit. I think I picked the Cowboys.
You
Yeah,
did.
I
I
picked the
was the only
Cowboys.
one who went. I was the only one who went to Carolina.
I picked the Cowboys because they have a better offense, and yeah, just because they have a better offense. I just didn't think that they could win a shootout, and to prove my point, they couldn't. Do I think Carolina will be good in a couple of years? Absolutely. They might be good next year. They aren't going to be good when Stephon Gilmore plays. They'll probably be no better than they are now. The Carolina Panthers are a 9-7, a 8. Excuse me, a 9-8 or a 10-7 team. Excuse me. I keep forgetting they have 17.
that extra game.
I mean, they're going to be right there. I don't even think Tampa Bay is that good anymore.
Tampa Bay was never that
Tampa
good to me.
Bay, and we'll get to it. They, I'm going to say it again for all you fucking people out there. Tom Brady looked 44. Ever they're making excuses. All it had to do with the rain, and well, he's had trouble throwing in the rain. Dumb fucker. He played in New England for fucking 20 fucking years. He never seemed to have a problem then. Now all of a sudden, because he's 44 fucking years old, he now has a fucking problem throwing in the rain. Blame it on the rain. Blame it on the rain. Yeah, yeah. Bullshit. Get the fuck out of here. Tom Brady looked 44. Mac Jones looked like a player that is going to be good in a few years. I was impressed with him. I didn't think that I think that where he got drafted is probably where he should have gotten drafted. He's he's got a coach that will make sure he does not make mistakes. He's gonna make them, but he's not going to allow him to. Well, he's gonna make mistakes. He's a rookie. Like everybody in the media sitting there talking about how Justin Fields is the second coming of Jesus for the Chicago Bears, and he buys into it, and he's not gonna fucking live up to the billing because he's gonna buy into what they're he's gonna have the Cam Newton syndrome. He's gonna have the Dwayne Haskins syndrome. I'm sorry, Matt Nagy should be fired. Matt Nagy, the Detroit Lions, and I'm picking on Detroit again, just saved Matt Nagy's job. Matt Nagy his job. Now, if this would have happened next year, I think Detroit will be better next year because I'm telling you right now, they have a lot of draft capital with Matthew Stafford. The Matthew Stafford trade. Yeah. Detroit's going to be a quicker, is probably going to get better before Chicago does. And I fucking hate Detroit with a passion. If I could, I would go in and take a great big nice giant shit right in the middle of the fucking Ford Field. That's how much I hate Detroit. I'm just being brutally honest with you. I think Chicago will not. Detroit will be better before Chicago gets better.
That's a bold prediction.
No, that's not. That's actually going to happen. What is Matt Nagy? Matt Nagy is the problem in Detroit or in Chicago. Dan Campbell is a no-nonsense guy who won't take mistakes. He has that about him where I'm not going to let mistakes happen. If they do happen, we're going to correct them. What did Matt Patricia do? He said, well, we got to move on to the next game. Can't worry about what happened last week. Okay, Santa Claus, fucking, you're fired.
Santa Claus.
So, well, he looked like a fucking Santa Claus. But Tom Brady looked 44 on fucking Sunday night. Don't fucking tell me he don't. I don't think Tampa Bay is as good as everybody thinks they are. Fucking Mike Evans is getting pissed off because he's not the focal point anymore. There's dissension in Tampa Bay, and you're just not fucking seeing it. Mike Evans is getting in the face of fucking referees. He is so frustrated. Tom Brady is not giving him the ball. And I knew this was going to fucking happen because Tom Brady wants to bring in his people. This is where the problem fucking falls. Start bringing in, well, I want this guy on my team because I had him here and we were really good. Dude, just fucking play quarterback and shut the fuck up. I don't care. If I own the team and I'm the GM, I'm not firing the GM. I'm trading the quarterback. Fuck him. Don't need him. I don't need him telling me how I fucking run my business. If he don't fucking like it, out the fucking door. I think I know enough about fucking football. If I'm owning a team, any owners should know about football and how football works. Because I'm going to tell everybody right now, the money is an issue in the NFL. They're dropping the salary cap again, $16 million next year. Nobody is going to be able to afford fucking bringing in these. You're going to sign these guys to $450 million contracts. Where are you going to come up with the fucking money? The salary cap isn't going to fucking fill it.
Right.
You're going to have one guy. You're going to have the NFL will become one guy versus one guy, and it's going to be trick shots. Fucking Patrick Mahomes will win the world title every year because he can do that no look pass bullshit, which got him in trouble 2 weeks in a row. Lost to two teams he shouldn't have lost to. So don't feed me a line of shit. They're dropping the salary cap again.
That's gonna hurt Tampa bad.
It's gonna hurt everybody bad. Green Bay next year is $50 million over the salary cap, and they want, oh, we should go out and get Stephon Gilmore. Do you realize he's a $15 million cap hit for Green Bay next year if they did that? And then they'd be $65 million over the cap. Are you that fucking dumb to not realize how it fucking works? You can't just go out and get somebody to get somebody.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, if New England says, yeah, we'll pay for his salary, what NFL fucking team is going to fucking say, yeah, we'll pay for his salary? Nah, fuck you. You fucking pay for him. You want him, you pay it. Shut the fuck up. People think that it's just easy to do things. It's not. You can't do it. So anyway, that's where I stand. I think New Orleans and Tampa Bay and Carolina are 1, 2, 3. They're not that big of a difference. Maybe 2 or 3 games is going to separate them this year. Seahawks at the 49ers. Good old Jimmy G. Great investment. Great investment. Great investment, San Francisco. The guy's hurt every other fucking day.
Great investment.
I said it when they fucking picked him up. They overpaid for that guy. $80 million over 4 years, and he hasn't. He's getting paid more by being sidelined than he's actually playing. In fact, I'd pay him $80 million just to fucking get rid of his ass because he's not that fucking good. Seahawks beat the 49ers? Yes?
Well, yeah, but they barely won. Honestly,
Seahawks beat the 49ers, though.
Yeah. Russell's not playing like how he used to.
I don't think it's Russell's fault. I think it's the defense is failing. Yeah. The Cardinals at the Rams. This was a shocker. But then again, any given Sunday, I think it was an anomaly. I still think the Rams are right up there. I don't know how good the Cardinals really are. I mean, I don't know how great the NFC West really is. I don't know how great the Rams are. I mean, we'll see. We'll see. I mean, they did beat, which is why I say, how good is Tampa Bay? Because the Rams got shellacked the shit out of the fucking Buccaneers. Come on, man. Steelers and Packers, not much to talk about. I mean, Jair Alexander hurt his AC joint. He'll be out for probably a few weeks. Everybody wanting to fix the issue in Green Bay with Kevin King. Look, I think Kevin King will be fine. Like I said, it's fixable. Stokes has impressed me. He gets picked on a lot, and he's stepped up and made some. He had a nice play. I will say on his interception, is he afraid of the ball? Because he ducked when he like did one of these things to catch the ball. It was kind of fucking funny. But yep, so Jair Alexander is hurt. Green Bay is in the works, and like I said, I'll try to, if it happens, I'm going to start doing little quick videos, just real quick videos on news that comes out. If it's breaking news, I'm not just like every day, I'm going to, whatever. That was stupid. Steelers, Ben. It's you've had a great career. If I am you, I just go off into the sunset and take your schnoz and shove it up some fucking hooker's ass
Who we talking
because
about?
Ben Roethlisberger.
Oh, oh.
Because dude, my God, the opening drive
hmm
looked good, and then after that, it just looked like it Big Ben, it's time, buddy.
How old is him?
He's younger. He's a couple of years older than Aaron Rodgers, but he's fought a couple of injuries.
Mm.
So I don't know how much better he's not getting. They're not winning in Pittsburgh, so there's that.
And who's the
Uh,
backup quarterback for that team?
no, no, they got rid of him. Dwayne Haskins.
And he was on the Redskins, right?
Well, they released him.
They need to like train him to become like
That
first
was
quarter.
the consensus. They need to
Train
see
him
what
and
they
then
have in him. They need to see what they have in him and then go from there. If he hasn't got it, then you better get a quarterback in the.
yeah,
You better get
train
a quarterback. I don't know how many quarterbacks are out there. I haven't seen any in college that are really all that fucking great. I know Graham Mertz isn't that fucking great. I mean, he's only a sophomore and he just hasn't played very well. But
well,
the next game, and is the Ravens at the Broncos, and this shocked me because I thought the Broncos had put up a lot better fight on defense than they did. Ravens, I mean, but they scored 23 points on a defense that is pretty good in my eyes.
Their 44th 100 rushing yard record as a team that game.
So they've rushed for 100 yards as a team 44 straight times. That's a pretty good feat. That's a pretty
mm,
good feat. Um, no, that's fine. I don't want to spend too much time, but the finals 23-7, I do believe.
yeah,
So the Ravens defense has really fixed their issues.
yeah. I'm mad that I didn't have them on my fantasy.
Right. The Buccaneers and the Patriots. Again, Tom Brady looked 44 to me. Chris Collinsworth, oh, the rain is an issue. I can almost fucking guarantee you Tom Brady would say, Chris Collinsworth, shut the fuck up. The rain had nothing to do with it. And if it
Right.
did, because Tom Brady's not going to make an excuse, which I applaud him for. He will say I've got to be better at throwing, which he is a good thrower of the football. I've never seen him. Yes, he's made bad throws, but every quarterback, Aaron Rodgers makes bad throws. I
hmm
mean, it happens. But don't. I mean, he looked 44, and it's okay to look 44 because he is 44 for fuck's sake. He doesn't need to be fucking 28 for the rest of his fucking life, you know?
Right.
And then the Raiders at the Chargers. The Chargers beat the Raiders.
That was actually a fun game.
Was it? I mean, I watched bits and pieces of it. I know it was delayed because everybody wants to make fun of, well, why are they delaying a game if it's a dome? Well, you do realize that that dome isn't fully covered. It is an open. It is open, just that it has a ceiling on it. It's
Yeah,
not
people
fully
just want
enclosed. It's not fully enclosed, so lightning can get in there.
to. Yeah.
That's why they did that.
No, I know why what was delayed.
Oh, please go ahead.
my my motherfucking concert was so lit that 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 they had to get the smoke out, motherfucker. Yeah, Super Bowl champs, baby, motherfucker. Yeah, charge the Super Bowl champs, market, biatch.
Shut up, skinny penis!
Yo, he just went in. I hear
Yeah.
that,
It
Robert.
was a weather delay. It had nothing to do with your shitty ass thing. Well, I'm gonna say this. People are probably like, we're gonna protest this game until DJ Skinny Penis shuts the fuck up. So that's what I'm gonna go with. But that's neither here nor there. So that was last week's games. Pretty good week. I mean, it's been an entertaining football season so far, and it's been weird. It's been a weird season. A lot of teams haven't found their groove, or they aren't as good as they were last year, or
Huh?
whatever. But that happens, and it's okay. So that being said, we're going to move on, and we're going to talk about the college corner. Bobbit, what do you have this week?
Oh boy. Oh, sorry, I had to move my ass. Uh, well, Oregon surprisingly lost to Stanford, which I didn't
I
think
called
was going
that.
to happen.
I actually knew that was going to happen. Oregon isn't as good as you think they are. And like I said, when you gave out the
And
top, whenever when you gave out the rankings last week,
uh,
I said Oregon isn't as good as everybody thinks they are, or overrated. Go ahead, which tells me Ohio State's overrated. Go
oh
ahead.
yeah, I the only game I got to see because I went to the movies Saturday, and I'm probably going to go to the movies again this Saturday to see the new James Bond. Um, I watched the Oklahoma Kansas State game,
Mm-hmm.
and to be honest with you, Oklahoma is not that team that we think they are. Uh, They almost lost to Kansas State. It was that bad.
I don't know if that's true. Are they winning?
I mean, they're winning, but they almost lost to Kansas State.
Kansas
Is
State's
Kansas State bad?
no, they're not. They're not a bad football team. No,
Oh,
they beat Oklahoma last year. They made it to a bowl game last
Ye-
year. I don't think Oklahoma is as bad. They have a really good defense, right? They only gave up what 17 points. Go look at the scores of their games. They
No, they
won.
gave up more than that.
Okay, what was the final score of the game? I'm asking.
It was 37-31.
Okay, but you go back and look at their previous games. They're playing really good defense,
Mhm.
right? Scored
Yeah, well, they
37
almost
points.
lost to West Virginia, too.
Yeah, but again, is West Virginia a bad football team? I don't
I
think they
mean,
are.
they're meh.
I bet they make a bowl this year. I bet they make a. I bet you they go 8-4 or 7-5.
Yeah, they might make the Monarchy Car Care Bowl.
It's a bowl game, right? Makes Oklahoma look good, right?
I mean, yeah. It's not the toilet bowl either.
No, 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 because that's where Wisconsin's going this year. That is the worst defense, worst offense. So I'm watching. I'll talk about it because I watched the game. Oklahoma. I think Oklahoma is
All
going
right,
to be
TP.
really good. I think Oklahoma is going to be really good. I think Oklahoma is really good. I think Georgia is the best team in college football right now. I mean, Jesus Christ. How many points have they given up? What, like three? I
Not
think they have
much.
2 shutouts this year already. They're really fucking good. Alabama, beat a Mississippi team that's okay. It's pretty good, but they gave up 20 points to Mississippi. If they were a really good defense, like everybody says they are, I don't think Georgia's gonna give up very many points to Mississippi. I think Georgia is that good. Um, Wisconsin, I tweeted it out. You only need one big play to beat Wisconsin because they have nothing. Their offensive line is absolutely fucking atrocious. Doesn't give quarterback any time to fucking throw the ball. Can't fucking execute blocks downfield to get the running backs lanes. So let's just keep blaming Graham Mertz for all the fucking problems in Wisconsin. Actually, Paul Chris needs to be fucking fired. So does the offensive fucking coordinator. And I don't want to hear Jim and all you Wisconsin Badger fans. I don't want to hear Jim Leonard. Jim Leonard can take over. He can fix it. He's a defensive coach. What the fuck is he gonna fix on the offensive side of the ball? Not a goddamn fucking thing. He might bring in an offensive coordinator. He might modernize Wisconsin football. You can't run the fucking same kind of fucking offense that you've been running for years and years. Football's changing.
Yeah.
You can't. You're going to have to, if you want to run the football, run it like Green Bay does. You're going to have to run it like Alabama does. That's how you want to be that kind of team? Do it that way. Don't be fucking the same every fucking year. Modernize your routes. You're going to have to run more than 3 fucking routes a game in order to fucking beat a fucking team because they're just going to sit in their zones and they're just going to be like, throw it. I dare you.
Right.
So that's how I see it. I think Wisconsin is a middle of the road to not even close to a middle of the road team. I will be surprised if they win another fucking Big Ten game. I don't even think they're going to beat Illinois Saturday. That's how fucking little confidence I have in Wisconsin. And Illinois fucking sucks. Bad. Like they're one of the worst teams in college football. That's how bad Wisconsin is right now. It's frustrating. It's frustrating as fuck. Because the fucking offense, the coaching staff won't fix a goddamn fucking thing. They just sit on what they fucking know. Well, college football's passing you by, shitheads. Like, that's all I'm going to say on that. You got the top 10 ready? I'm sorry, Bobby. Anything else?
Yeah, I do. I was. No, that's all I had. I'm scratching my back. Oh.
Okay, you got the top 10? Then we'll get into the picks.
Oh yeah, top 10's up right now. You ready for the top 10, JP?
Ready whenever you are, you shithead.
Alrighty. Number 10 is BYU.
Okay. They're gonna lose. They'll lose. But go ahead, keep fucking gobbling the cock of the fucking mid majors. It's fine. The new Boise State. Next.
Number 9 is Michigan.
Overrated. But go ahead. They keep winning. That's justifiable. They keep winning. Everybody else keeps losing. Like Notre Dame.
Number 8 is Oregon.
Overrated still. I don't think they're a top 10 team.
Number 7 is Ohio State.
About where they should have been to begin the year.
Number 6 is Oklahoma.
I think they're the third best team in college football, but they can keep punishing them. They're praising. This is what's frustrating to me. They're praising Oregon punishing Oklahoma, who's won every game this year. They keep dropping them because, but you don't like Oklahoma? I'm gonna laugh at fucking people when Oklahoma beats fucking Alabama. Keep laughing at me. Next,
Okay. Number 5 is Cincinnati.
overrated because Notre Dame isn't that fucking good. Go ahead.
Number 4 is Penn State.
Oh, well, I mean, I can't say they're overrated because they have looked really good. But then again, they did play a really shitty Wisconsin team, so that ain't saying much. I'll let it slide.
This one surprises me. Number 3 is Iowa.
Overrated. Wait until they play fucking Penn State. They play Penn State this weekend.
Ooh, that's going to be a good game.
In fact, that's a game that I want you to watch this next week.
Done and done. And number 2 is Georgia, and number 1 is Alabama.
I would flip flop both teams. Right now,
I agree.
I think Georgia is the best team in college. You can't go wrong with either one. I'm not gonna. I think Alabama is justifiably number one because they won the national championship last year. I can't say that they shouldn't be number one. But I don't think that they're as good as.
Georgia?
I don't think they're as good as Georgia. Give me a second. I apologize. All right, so let's get into the NFL power rankings. I know you're still playing. I forgot that these were here. I haven't gotten to them. So I'm going to do the NFL power rankings, and then we're going to do the picks for next week. All right, number 32. Who do you think number 32 is, Rayshawn?
It's between the Lions and the Jags. No?
You're close, but there's
The
one
Bears.
team. No. There's one team that's worse than the Lions.
Damn. Cincinnati?
Falcons?
Dolphins? Packers?
Falcons?
Houston.
Ah.
Packers. Fucking
The Houston Oilers.
The Houston Texans.
Houston Oilers.
Number 31.
Okay. 31 would be the Lions.
You are correct. Both the Lions and the Texans dropped 4. The Jaguars are number 30. They went up 1 spot only because they played Cincinnati pretty good. The Jaguars are going to win a few games this year. It's just, you got to be patient. It depends on who they play. It's got to be one of those teams. Like if they were to play the Texans again, I don't think Houston's winning.
Mm.
Number 29. It was the same team as last week. In the same spot.
Bobby, you remember this?
I think it was the Falcons.
You are incorrect.
Dolphins.
It is a team in the NFC.
I give up.
Who's shitty in the NFC?
They're in the NFC North.
Who's in
Bears?
No,
You are correct. Number 28, up 4 spots from being dead last. Got their first win this year.
Jets.
You are correct. Number 27, the gem of the NFC South.
Saints.
Falcons.
No, you are correct, Bobby. Number 26, a team that I said earlier is the San Diego Padres of the NFL.
Oh wow, we were just talking about this. Uh,
They're in the AFC East.
Raiders.
no, Steelers.
Steelers.
I don't
Steelers
know.
are
I'm.
the Dolphins. The
Oh,
Dolphins. Number 25. Down 3 spots. The Dolphins were down 5 spots. Down
okay.
3 spots
Oof.
from where they were last week. They're in the NFC East.
Giants.
Nope. They're in the NFC East, though.
Out of Washington. No, the Eagles.
There you go. Number 24, up 6 spots from where they were because they got their first win, is the Giants. Number 23 is the last team still looking for a name in the NFL. Is the
Washington Red. Let me shut my mouth.
Up 1 spot from last week. They put up a fight and damn near won against Tom Brady. Be the New England Patriots. They're number 22. Up 5 spots, and I don't know how in the fuck they won this game. The Colts at number 21. How in the fuck the Steelers stay at number 20 is beyond me. I think you should drop them probably down where Washington is. I might even fucking put them down where the fucking Dolphins are because I think the Dolphins are a better team than the Steelers.
Oh wow! Never thought I would hear that.
Dropping 1 spot to 19. Boy, they've fallen on hard times down in that fucking bayou, haven't they? The Saints are number 19. Number 18, down 3 spots. The Titans. Down 1 spot from 16 last week is the Vikings at 17. The Broncos fall 4 spots to number 16. The Bengals went up 4 spots to number 15. The Panthers dropped 1 spot to 14. The 49ers dropped 6 spots to 13. The Seahawks went up 5 spots to 12. If they went up 12 spots, they'd be number 7. Dropping 2 spots out of the top 10. They gambled. They lost. The Las Vegas Raiders. Cleveland dropped 2 spots to 10 because they only put up 14 points against the Bears. The Rams dropped 8 spots.
Damn.
To number 9. They were number 1 last week. The Chiefs dropped 2 spots to number 8. They lost 2 games in a row. Who do you think number 7 is?
Buccaneers.
No.
Packers.
Mm-mm.
Probably Ravens. Chargers.
You are correct. The Chargers went up 3 spots to number 7. Number 6, going up 8 spots, the Cowboys. The Ravens stayed at 5. Now, who is your top 4? How would you place your top 4? We have, in no perfect order, the Buccaneers, the Cardinals, the Bills, and the Packers. Go 4-1.
Buccaneers, Bills, the Packers. I'll pick Cardinal as number 4.
Okay.
The Bills number 3.
Mm-hmm.
And you said Buccaneers and who else? I didn't say.
Packers.
Buccaneers at 2 and Packers at 1.
It's Bobbitt.
Going off of how they're going to have it, it's going to probably be Cardinals number 1, Bills number 3, Bucks at 2, Packers at 4.
You're reading the website, aren't you? It's the
No.
Packers 4, the Bills 3, the Buccaneers 2, and the Cardinals 1.
Holy shit!
Nah, Bobby, you reading something?
No, I'm not. I swear to God.
I mean, it's pretty obvious that they were going to put the Cardinals at 1 because they put the Rams at 1 last week because they beat the Buccaneers. So the Cardinals were going to jump everybody if they beat the fucking Rams, which I think is complete and utter shit. The Buccaneers should be the number 1 team in the NFL based off of they're the Super Bowl champions. I would then put the Cardinals maybe at number 2, but I don't know if they're the second best team in the NFL. I don't even know if they're the best team in the NFL. They're just basing this off of who they played so far. Like next
Yeah.
week, I will actually give my top 32. But it's Packers, Bills, Buccaneers, Cardinals. Cardinals went up 10 spots.
Not next week.
Speaking of next week, let's get into it. Let's do our picks. Thursday night game. Rams at Seahawks.
Ooh. I'm gonna just say Rams.
Okay. Bobbitt?
Yeah, I'm picking up what Ray Sean's putting down. I'm gonna go Rams.
You're catching what Rayshon's throwing at you?
Yeah.
Heather? I'm going to go with the Rams. Like I said, everybody get your picks in. I'm not expecting Heather to. We're not going to slow down the show just so everybody can get their picks in. Get them in. You can DM them or you can put them in the chat, the game pick chat. All right. Next game, and it's a Sunday morning game. 8, I think it's an 8:30 Central Time game for me in the morning. The Jets at the Falcons. I'm definitely, if I don't have to, I'm not getting out of bed just to watch that game. If I am getting out of bed that day, but I'm getting out of bed that day to go up and see my dad. I'd rather go up and see my dad than watch the Jets and the Falcons. Just flip the fucking coin, dude. He's flipping. I'm going with the Falcons.
You going with Falcons? I'm gonna just go with the Jets.
Okay. Bobbitt, who do you got?
I'm gonna go with Ray Sean again on this. I'm gonna choose Jets. Either way, I don't care about this game.
You're on the Jets bandwagon. I think the Falcons are a better team, though. I really do. They have a better quarterback. They have better weapons. Defensively,
How come is it every time they go to London we always give them the shit games?
because it's at 8:30 in the morning. Nobody's gonna fucking watch it. But here's another game that should be in fucking London: Lions at the Vikings. Who do you got?
Lions.
Oh, good God!
I'm gonna go with the Vikings.
Same.
Yep, Vikings.
But don't be surprised if the Lions sneak out a win. Heather?
I'm gonna change my pick after the game.
You're gonna make your pick after the game?
No, I'm gonna change my pick after the game.
Okay, yeah, go ahead and try that. Who did you? Who did you pick in the previous game? Okay. Saints at the Redskins or Washington. Who do you got?
Washington.
I agree. No, actually,
Yeah, I'm going Washington.
I'm going to go with the Saints. I'm going to go with the Saints. I think the Saints are going to be able to outscore Washington. Heather? Patriots at the Texans.
Go with the
If
Pats.
yeah, yeah, I mean, come on, everybody, use your head. If they can compete with the Texans. Oh, speaking of that, another thing that I just read up on, Jamie Collins, who was a inside linebacker for the Patriots, just signed with New England today. So it's third time with the team.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna go with the Patriots as well. I just think they're better. Get everybody on panel's picks. Bobbit, who you got? I think you went with Washington.
Patriots.
You did go with Patriots. I thought you were gonna agree with. You two are on a fucking binge of fucking. The Dolphins at the Buccaneers. Come on, man.
I got to think about this one now.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
I mean, we going against a team that's Super Bowl champs in the Dolphins,
No, the
and
Buccaneers.
and no, the Dolphins.
Dolphins weren't Super Bowl champions. Buccaneers were.
I know. I'm giving
Oh,
you shit.
oh, you're being a smartass. Gotcha.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with the Buccaneers.
I am in agreement. I am in agreement. Bobbit, who you got?
Man, this one's hard because
Are you
you
really
got the
really?
Super Bowl champs and you have the Bucks.
That's true. That's what I'm saying. It is a hard choice.
Man, that's such a hard decision. I
Dolphins
guess my
offense been looking really good, but their defense been extremely better.
Oh
Extremely.
yeah, like if they're undefeated right now, they're so good.
Yeah.
I,
They can't stop the
I'm
run game. They can't stop that run game for some reason. And the passing is even better.
I know. I'm gonna have to go with the Bucks just by 1 point in overtime.
Yeah, I
That's an
agree.
impossible. Never mind. I can't with you two right now. The next game is the Packers at the Bengals. This is going to be a good game. I think Joe Burrow is going to bring his guys. They're going to play well, but I think Green Bay is going to outscore Cincinnati. They're going to outscore Cincinnati. Going to outscore them. They aren't going to. Well, I think they're going to outplay them. It's just I don't know what Cincinnati has on defense. What you got?
I'm gonna pick the Packers. Just it's a better team on paper.
Okay. Bobbit?
Yeah, I'm going Packers as well.
Heather? Okay. Oh my God. Broncos at the Steelers.
Wow.
I'm going with the Broncos.
I'm gonna follow your lead. I'm gonna go with the Broncos.
Bobbit?
Where is this at?
Pittsburgh.
I, I'm gonna go Pittsburgh. They
Okay.
might squeak out a win here.
Heather? Okay. And the game of the week, apparently, in the panel, the Eagles at the Panthers. I'm go-
Oh,
I'm gonna let you two discuss this game. I'm going to sit back and I'm going to laugh at both of you while you
hmm
discuss this. I'm just kidding. I'm not going to laugh at you. I'm going to give my pick right now. I'm going with the Panthers. Barely.
thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome. So, Brayshawn, go ahead.
I mean, Eagles is playing the best football of their entire life this season. You know, better team. Honestly, I think they should be in the number one spot right now in NFL. But that's that's not my top 32. You know, that's not my top 10, whatever. But going against the Panthers, I mean, like the Panthers, the who? Carolina who? You know, against Philadelphia Eagles. You know, I mean, like we have the weapons, we have the guns, and I don't think Bobby you could take on us. You know, we won like 5 Super Bowl championships in a row, so I don't know what you're talking about. So Go
You
ahead,
guys been
Bobby.
talking because it's going to take him a half hour to respond to you.
Okay. So we're playing against the Lions of the NFL,
What? Wait.
and they
Okay, just no. Never mind. Keep going.
they have the audacity to play against the god tier Carolina Panthers.
The god tier.
They're going to get
Mm.
smoked and creamed. It's not even going to be close. It's going to be a 100-0. Carolina's going to whoop that ass up and down the field, and not even bomb dinner after they fuck them.
I'm sorry. Are we talking Madden? Are we talking about a Madden game?
Hell no!
What
We
are
are
we
talking
talking about?
about the god tier Carolina Panthers against the Lions of the Eagles.
The Lions of the Eagles.
Yes. Motherfucker, bet on that.
Okay.
Catch me outside. How about that?
Catch me outside. Fair enough.
I'm
Heather,
picking the Eagles because it's
you're,
my team.
you're taking the Eagles.
I'm
Okay.
choosing Carolina because fuck the Eagles.
Oh my god. Who are you taking?
Fuck that CGI cat.
Say that again.
He's gonna fuck you.
Oh my
Go ahead.
god.
Now I'm going to give my real analysis of this game. In no way, shape, or form are the Eagles the Lions of the NFL. The Lions are the Lions of the NFL. The Eagles are better than the Lions. The Panthers are playing at home. If this was being played in Philadelphia, I would go with Philadelphia. But it's being played in Carolina, and right now Philadelphia's defense is the issue in Carolina. Is the issue in Philadelphia. I'm gonna. This is honestly, this game's a toss up for me. I could go either way, and it's not because one. I don't think Carolina is really as good as everybody thinks they are. And I don't think Philadelphia is really as bad as everybody thinks they are. I mean, they are playing bad, but they can play better. Carolina is about as good as you're going to get. Philadelphia can play way better. I know that. I've seen it. But I'm going to go with Carolina because it's at home for Carolina. That's the only real reason why I'm going with that game. Titans at the Jaguars.
Titans.
Do you got the AEWs or do you got the Titans?
I got the Titans, the Titans, the Titans.
You got the Titans? Bobbit?
Whoever Urban Meyer's gonna grope next.
So you're picking the Jaguars?
Oh, Titans.
Okay. Because he might grope Derrick Henry because he's got long hair. He wears a ponytail.
Hey, no.
Who you got, Heather? I'm taking the Titans as well. Browns at the Chargers. This is going to be an interesting game. The Browns didn't play very well. However, I honestly don't know how real good the Chargers are. Because the AFC, now they did beat Kansas City. So I'm gonna go with the Chargers because it is in Los Angeles. But do not sleep on the Browns. Rayshawn.
I'm going with the Chargers just because they had a decent playing last week. I don't really watch the Chargers game.
Right. Who'd you got? Okay. It's a toss up for me. Bobbit or DJ Skinny Penis. Who you got? One of the two. Speak the fuck up or forever hold your peace.
Motherfucker, you need to put some respect on that child, the Super Bowl champ's name. They gonna whoop the Browns up and down that field, motherfucker. Yeah.
I picked. Listen,
Browns suck.
listen, you clown. I picked the Chargers. Nobody's disrespecting the Chargers. You fucking moron.
Better not.
Oh, what are you gonna do? Sing for me?
Oh,
So anyway, go ahead. What were you gonna say?
I'll fly to Wisconsin and go, yeah, motherfucker, yeah.
You're gonna fly to Wisconsin just to go, yeah, motherfucker, yeah, and then you're gonna leave? The fuck is that?
Yeah, motherfucker.
You're a fucking clown. The next game is the Bears at the Raiders.
Bears
Oh,
and
good
Raiders.
God.
Go ahead, Rayshawn.
I'm gonna just pick the Raiders. I don't know what to say.
Heather, who'd you take?
I'll take the Raiders.
Bobbitt?
Oh, Raiders.
I'm taking the Raiders as well. 49ers at Cardinals. Basement. Bears, Caps.
I don't know if I could trust 49ers, but I don't trust Cardinals either.
They are
So I'm
they
gonna
are the
pick
number one team in the NFL.
49ers. I'm picking the 49ers.
Okay. Bobbitt?
Is Garoppolo injured right now?
Yes, he's out.
All right, then I'm gonna go Cardinals because if
Wait.
Garoppolo was playing, I would definitely go 49ers because
Yeah,
the Cardinals is gonna have to lose.
Jimmy Garoppolo is out.
Oh, for real? Okay, then that changed my pick then.
I'm going with the Cardinals as well. But don't be surprised if the 49ers win because they still have a pretty good front four. And they usually do a pretty good job against fucking Kyler Murray. That front four is very smart. They do. They have more weapons than the 49ers do. Next game, the Giants at the Cowboys. Can we move on to the next game?
Yep.
Okay, so everybody's taking the Cowboys.
Everybody's taking the
Cowboys
Cowboys.
across the board.
Yeah. Yep.
All right. Bills at the Chiefs. Sunday night game.
Oh wow!
Fuck.
I'm going
The
with
Bills.
you going with the Bills? I am going with the Bills as well. I think the Bills are going to fucking beat the Chiefs. Bobbitt?
Yeah, sign me up for Buffalo.
Okay. Heather? The Chiefs aren't. I think the Bills are ready to take that next step. And I think it's going to happen. Yep, everybody took me. I'm on the Bills bandwagon. So. Nope, that's fine. And the Monday night game. Heather actually gets to watch this game. The Colts at the Ravens.
That's a real game.
Yeah, the Colts at the Ravens.
It's gonna be an easy day for the Colts. I'm picking the Ravens.
I'm picking the Ravens as well. I think it's going to be an across the board thing. Trek, easy, buddy. You're going to give yourself a fucking aneurysm. It's okay. I'm going to pick the Colts because I'm not fucking dumb. There's going to be a couple of times where I'm going to pick the fucking Colts. I ain't going to pick the Colts because I don't fucking like them. I'm going to pick the Colts because I'm trying to be the man on the panel. Okay? You're trying to win a fucking award here. So if you think the Colts are going to win, pick the Colts. So with that being said, we have come to the end of week 5. This is where I turn it over to Heather. And then we'll go from there. Right? Um I'm I need to figure out something, and I'll talk to everybody on the panel about it. So with that being said, I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna let Heather do her thing. You guys are gonna do your fantasy football chat, and then you know, yep. So with that being said, everybody, I'm just gonna bow out. My neck is fucking killing me. Everybody have a great night.
Alrighty.
Be well.
Likewise.
Have a good night.
Okay.
Oh man.
Oh,
Hey,
switching
Mom.
chairs ain't
What's up?
not an easy thing. How you doing, Bobby? And everybody
I'm good.
else, how's it going tonight? We are here to bring you last week's scores.
Mm.
No, I cannot. All right, for the panel this week, things got real interesting real quick. Who
I
do you
like
think
the
is in
sound
the
of
lead
that.
this week there, Bobbitt?
Do what?
Who do you think is in the lead this week, Bobbitt?
JP.
Good guess, you are correct. JP went 11-5 this week.
No freaking way.
Yes, sir. He went 11-5.
I'm a genius, man. Come on.
Says the man who started at 8-8.
Like I said, I'm a genius.
Second place goes to me with 10-6. Then Bobbitt with 9-7.
Oh no.
Yay!
And Rayshawn 7-9.
Oh. So I went from 8 to 7 and 9.
Yes,
Oh man.
it does. It does. You're not the only one that did 7-9 this week. We also had Ryan Romano at 7-9.
That's what I'm
But
talking about.
but this week the chat winner is Chris Skywalker with 11-5.
Nice.
Then we had Trek, Tim, Cody, Alpha, and Mike at 10-6.
Okay, they all working together.
They
Okay, I
gotta
see.
be. They gotta be. Okay, then we had NG Fresh at 9-7. And Dan Rex, my friend, you went 8-8 last week.
Oh, he did what I did last week.
Yeah. So let's bring up our lovely, lovely chat here. So far, in total, I am in the lead with 41. JP, you are in second with 38. And Rayshawn, you and Bobbitt are tied with 34 for the
You
panel.
know, you know what's crazy, Heather?
What?
The game, the Eagles versus the Panthers, going to break this tie.
Yes,
It might break
is.
this tie.
Yes, it is. That's going to be the one. And moving on to our fantasy league here. Real quick. Oh, thank you, Wendy. Highest scorer with the win this week. Again. Hi.
You. Hi.
It is me again with 168.22, beating Tim with his 121.04. In second, we got the man Cody himself with 134.12, defeating NG Fresh with 79.86. Pay attention to your fantasy, dude. Then, of course, in third, managerless team with 129.98, defeating you, Rayshawn, in a very
Yeah,
tough and close fight at
I know.
128.74.
You know what hurt me? Because I wanted to switch things around that week.
And you waited too long to do it.
Yeah.
Oh, boy. I will look that up here in just a second. And last for last week is Bobbitt with 119.22, defeating Danrax with 111.72. Now, let's go into the league here. In and of itself. There we go. In first place is Saved by the Kells, which is Cody, with 493.36.
Nice.
He is 3-0. Yeah. Second place is Managerless Team, also undefeated at 427.54 points.
I almost defeated him.
Uh-huh. Bobbit, you are in third at 3-0 with 385.5 points. I am in fourth with 2-1 and 444.34 points. NG Fresh is in fifth with 1-2. Tim is 0-3. Rayshawn, you're also 0-3. And
Hashtag on
Danrex.
through.
Danrex, you are also 0-3 with the least amount of points at 282.52. So,
Stay
next
invested.
week coming up, league matchups. Who we got? Danrex, fix your team, because I'm coming for your ass.
Okay, now.
Bobbit, you are taking on NG Fresh. Rayshawn, you're taking on
Sweet.
Tim.
Mm.
So I would get in there and change things around now.
Yes.
And Cody, all the Lord's blessings with you. You are up against the managerless team.
Good luck.
Exactly. Whew. I got a couple injured players to take care of on mine. So I'll take care of that in a little bit. But just to remind you folks in the chat why you're doing these picks, it's not just for fun, it's also so that you can win some amazing prizes. And those prizes are our Bubba Awards. And here's a reminder of what they are. With that being said, we'll see you next week. Good luck in your picks, and good luck in the fantasy league there, gentlemen. Have a good night.
Likewise.